Hey loves, so today we're going to talk about Vpfashion tape-in extensions. This is the first time I've ever tried them. Today I'm going to show you how I dyed them, and then I'm going to show you a little bit of footage of my hairstylist Beth putting them in. I will also of course leave her information down below if you guys want to see her, if you're in the Spokane, Washington area. She's amazing. Besides myself, she's the only one that I ever really let touch my hair, just because I know that she knows what I like and she's so good. My mom goes to her too, and my best friend. So yes, I dyed them myself and I had her put them in. So that was just a little more of an affordable way. I'm in the process of moving and money is tight. You guys know it can get pricey, so if you are willing to dye them yourself, of course it's going to save you some money. And I believe they come in all different kinds. I got the blonde ones. What's great about these is you can leave them in for like 2 to 3 months. I just got mine in a couple days ago, and so far I'm actually really loving them. I thought they were gonna drive me crazy because I love being able to take out my extensions at the end of the day and just like, I don't know, just like scratch your scalp. I don't know what it is, but just being able to take all that hair off. But I'm kind of totally loving this. And I feel for some reason like more secure putting my hair up. I don't know, I just feel like when you have hair and you put it up, it's cuter than when you have like no hair like I have. Girl, I had to get a couple inches cut off because you guys know that I totally fried my hair. I was pastel for like 2 or 3 years, well, bright colors for 2 or 3 years, and it was time. It was time. So we're gonna be brunette. I'm actually really liking this color of brown, and I'm able to use extensions to have fun colors because you guys know that I love having bright hair. If you've watched my channel for any period of time, you're gonna know that I love having some bright hair. All right, so I think I've rambled enough. Again, I'm really loving these. I will explain everything, probably do a voiceover over when she's applying them, just so you guys can see how and what she told me. She gave me a lot of information, so hopefully I can remember it all. Yeah. Okay, all right, so we are going to get into the dyeing portion of this video. I'm going to show you how I dyed these extensions. And just so you guys know, it took a while because I had 2 packs of 100 grams, I believe. So each pack had like 2 packs within there, and each pack in the pack had like 20 pieces. So I'm pretty sure I dyed 80 pieces of hair. But as you'll see in the video, how I got around that, it not taking forever. I mean, it still took a long time, but totally worth it. Totally worth it. All right, so we're gonna get into that dye portion, and then after that, I will show you how she applied them. All right, love, so here are some things you're going to need. Of course, you're going to need your extensions. You're gonna need some tin foil. You're gonna need your hair dye. This is just dark brown from Wella. You're gonna need some bowls to mix your colors in. I have 3 total, 1 for the brown, 1 for the dark green, 1 for the light green. And these are the hair dyes I'm using. It's Enchanted Forest from Manic Panic, Red Song from Manic Panic, and Phantom Green from Arctic Fox. You're also gonna need some rubber gloves or latex gloves of some kind. So I'm gonna start with Siren Song, and I'm going to use that in one of the bowls. I kind of ended up mixing these all together. I feel like the color just flows more evenly if you kind of mix the colors together. I chose to use a little bit of conditioner. So I'm lightening the Sea Siren shade, and it ended up looking more blue than green. So I did add a little bit of Phantom Green to the mix and then just added more conditioner until I felt the color was right for what I wanted on the ends of my hair. I did want it to be somewhat blue based, but more green, more like dark green. And now here's the Enchanted Forest. This color is beautiful, but again, it pulls a little bit blue, so I added some more of the Phantom Green to just make it more of a dark, deep green. So I'm just mixing that up. Now I'm going to get the extensions out. As you can see, they come in little packs, and each one of these packs has 2 sheets, and each sheet I believe has 20. So I think each set comes with 40 pieces, and there's 2, so there should be 80. And then they also sent some extra tape. That's what I was showing you just a second ago. So now I'm going to mix the brown, which you just mix, I think it's 2 parts developer to 1 part dye. So I'm just mixing that in. I just used 20 volume. I think I'm going to start doing more temporary dye though, instead of anything with a developer on my natural hair, because girl, I got to get this to grow. So I am going to take these little pieces of hair off the sticky page, and so I'm just kind of piling them up. There's so many of them. How I got around not dyeing them each single one individually is I used a little clip. This is just a like office supplies clip. I don't know, and I clipped about 5 together each time. And I'm starting with the brown, and I am just dyeing from the top to the bottom, just making sure that I'm saturating the hair, especially because there are 5 pieces in between there. I want to make sure that they are thoroughly saturated so that the color goes all the way through. I probably could have done an even better job of this. You'll see later in the video where the brown on the extensions is not as dark as my natural hair, but I didn't want to go in and dye it again, so I was like, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. And now, like now that it's in my hair, I can't even tell the difference. So I'm just kind of pulling that down, dragging it down, not keeping the line even. And now I skipped to the end and I'm just kind of putting the color on. So I put the light green on the ends, the dark green in the middle, and just you can see I'm kind of blending it. And when you'll see how I move my brush, and by moving my brush sideways and up and down and in all directions, I'm making sure that the hair is thoroughly saturated. And then I will go in and smudge the edges with my fingertips as well, just to really get in there. Sometimes it does look a little weird when you're using a permanent dye and a temporary semi-permanent dye. Like in between the brown and the dark green, there were a couple pieces that didn't take all the way. I feel like there was a little bit of a reaction, which I haven't had before when I've done a dark brown. Like when I did the dark brown into the purple, it was totally fine last time. But something weird happened, but it was okay. I just touched up the little spots and added a little extra dark green. So here we have moved on to the next piece. Sorry, I'm totally rambling, but I'm just doing the same thing again, and I just kind of went from the bottom to the top this time, seeing if that would give me a different result. I usually like starting with the lightest color and then going to the darkest shade. It's just personal preference. You can go from the top to the bottom, to the bottom to the top, from the middle to the top to the bottom. I probably did all of the above. And I did make sure to, like about half of the pieces, I brought the brown further down, and about half the pieces I brought the green further up, if that makes sense. So that they were all different lengths, so that when I put them in, it kind of looked kind of like balayage, but not really, because my natural hair is all totally dark brown. But yeah, I just wanted them to have all sorts of dimension, so that's what I did, and then I let Beth place them in however she wanted. I do wish that I would have made the brown further down on a lot more of them, just because my hair I ended up losing a couple inches, as I told you guys, because the ends were kind of fried. I am just rambling through this entire tutorial. But yeah, that would be it just depends on the length of your hair, however far down you want the brown to go, or whatever color you're doing. Totally up to you. Anyway, I'm gonna let you watch the last few moments of this as I am smushing that brown dye up to the tapes to make sure it's all the way up in there. And again, I did get extra tape so that if the dye ruined the tape, I'd be good. Alright, well now we're already on to the part where Beth is putting them in. So as you can see, she's done a couple rows on the bottom of my hair. And she said she likes to brick lay them because it looks more natural. She's just parting it. Don't quote me on this. There's a lot of information, but you guys can see she's taking the tiniest little piece of my hair, just sectioning it out, and then she takes a piece of the tape and extensions and she puts it underneath the piece, and then she's going to take the next piece and put it on top like a sandwich. So it's going to be like a hair extension, my hair, the other hair extension. So she just puts it all together, and then she did use her flat iron to kind of seal the tape together, and so far so good. I'm just really loving these extensions. I'm so excited about them. I feel like it's going to be my new addiction. I love them so much. So now she's just doing another piece on the side. So I'll just let you guys watch this. Alright loves, and here she is just layering my hair so it looks more natural with the extensions. It looks a little funky in this clip, but I promise once it's all done, as you guys can see at the end of the video, it looks like it's my hair, which is really nice. So yeah, she's just kind of layering pieces in. We lost a lot of the light green on the ends just because my natural hair is so short. So to get it to look like it could be all my hair, we had to just layer it a whole bunch, but I absolutely love it. And now that I've played with it and foofed it and styled it, I'm loving it so much. So yeah, now she's just doing flat iron curls, and I'll let you watch her style my hair. Alright, love, so that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you're going to try out the tape-in extensions from Vpfashion, or if you want to try out the clip-ins. I recommend both. I love them both. Even when Beth was doing my hair, she was like, this feels like really nice hair. You guys, as you know, I pretty much wear nothing but Vpfashion, so definitely love them. Again, super excited about these. It's nice to just like do my hair like it's my hair. It's really nice. And again, we did not even use all of them at all. It all depends on how much hair you have. I clearly don't have a ton of hair, but now I look like I have a lot of hair, which is fabulous. All right, guys. Well, I will stop rambling. Again, if you want to save money and get a free gift, just enter the code CAKE. Just cake. You're gonna eat some cake, like shortcake. Yeah. Okay, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.